Hey friends, we're up in the Boise National Forest and we are doing a review of some of the campsites that are available in the Pine Featherville area, and we wanted to share those with you, so come join us. Hey there, mountain beachers. We wanted to get together with you while we're still up here at our cabin and share some of the amazing camping information that we have discovered. So many places.
Yeah, lots of fun places. Things that we've driven by year after year when we come up here to go camping or to come to the cabin, but really haven't taken the time to explore.
Yeah, so today we went out and kind of scouted out all the camping spots. And there's a lot more than I thought there really were.
There's a lot more camping and there's a lot more boondocking. We didn't take videos of every boondocking place, but if you look at the campgrounds, you can just imagine that in between each one of those campgrounds, there's scads of boondocking places on both sides of the road. Yeah,
so just for definition purposes, everything we're talking about on these campsites, or what we call as boondocking, none of them have services. So technically I guess they're all boondocking, but to us, the official campgrounds and then boondocking are free spots where you just can pull over off the side of the road and down into an area and camp for free. So that's our definition, at least for this video.
Yep, and in the official campgrounds, you do have a few amenities. We'll typically have a nice flat pad to park on. You'll typically have a fire ring, and you'll typically have, not every time, but sometimes a picnic table.
Yeah, I think most of them had a picnic table.
Yeah, so you do have a few amenities where in boondocking...
And toilets, most of them had toilets.
Pit toilets,
yeah.
Yep. Whereas in boondocking, there are absolutely no amenities.
Yeah,
so.
You're all on your own on those.
Yep.
So we're going to share what we discovered, and maybe some of those would fit your style and enjoy. So the first campsite we went to is called Dog Creek, and they have a total of 13 campsites. It's a small campground, but it was nice.
It was very nice. All right, here we are at Dog Creek campsite. It's at 4,400 foot elevation, something like that.
Yep.
It has, I can't remember, 14 campsites?
13 campsites.
13 campsites. It's very wooded. It's really beautiful. We probably would not take our rig into here right now because there's a fairly tight turn at the end in order to get back out. But hey, if you're in a 20 to 25 foot trailer or a tent.
Yeah, I'd say 20 to 25 foot max is all you'd want to bring up in here. Great little spot though.
Wonderful little spot. If this fits your parameters, you need to come here.
Yeah, it's got water, although it's not working right now. They're working on it. Water and toilet facilities, and it's $10 a night. And
so if you're 62 or older and you've got the senior pass, that's only
Score.
$5 a night.
Score.
There's something good about 62 and
right.
older.
This campground is not on the river like some of them are up here. It's across the street from the river, but it's really close to Pine and the Anderson Reservoir and fishing on the Boise River. It's a great little spot. Yeah, we bought our senior pass this last winter, and it gives us 50% off on National Forest campsites. So if you are 62 years or older and don't have your pass, it's a lifetime pass.
Yeah, get it now.
Yeah, it was like $80, and we'll definitely
use it.
Yeah,
yes.
Yeah. So that was Dog Creek.
All right, as we travel down the road, the next campground that we came to was called Elks Flat. And it was on the creek side of the road, or the river side of the road. It was a little more open, had more sunny spaces, and it had your typical pit toilet and picnic table and that.
But it could accommodate larger rigs in that campground.
Right. And right next to Elks Flat is the hot springs. and we showed that on the video. So the hot springs is a real draw for Elks Flat because you can get out in there. It's got the hot springs that bubble up into the river so the kids can play and not be too cold. You can wash off. So that is really a great amenity.
So one of the nice things about the Elks Flat campground is it has this hot springs that flows down into the river right here at the top end of the campground, and people love to come up here and bathe and just swim, and it's a great place for playing in the water with the kids and floating. Good spot to enter the river. A lot of rafts and kayaks start from here and go down to the reservoir. Just a really fun spot. Great place to go. And I don't think there's reservations for most of the sites.
No, we didn't see reservation signs on any of the sites except for the two group sites. And one of the group sites was especially nice because you actually had individual campsites that were associated with the pavilion. And they had really nice covered pavilion that would hold up to about 100 people.
Yeah.
So
they're $100 a night, but they're really large, and those you need reservations.
You need reservations, but you know, if you're a big camping family and you want to get together for a weekend, this would be a wonderful place to be. More cars going by. Yep. The best sites are, of course, by the river. They're further off the road and they're much more shady, and of course you have the wonderful ambiance of the river going by.
Sites 24 and 25 look the best to us. 24 is a single, 25 is a double, and they're $10 a night for single, 20 for double, and again half price if you have that senior discount.
Yep, yay, senior discount.
So after Elks Flat, next we came to Featherville and we had some lunch and enjoyed a little bit of time in the Featherville
Cindy's Cafe.
Yeah, Cindy's Cafe. That's what it's called. Fun spot.
We love Cindy's Cafe. The people there are the kindest, most nice people. Don't be in a hurry.
No.
There's not a lot of help in there, so make sure that you have a little bit of time. Their food is great. We had a great burger today. They make homemade ice cream of multiple different flavors. We had a homemade triple berry cobbler with homemade ice cream.
Yeah, that was
it was delicious.
Dang good.
Yeah. And I guess the most fun part for us is the people who run it. They're just down home, nice people wanting to make sure you have a good experience.
Yeah.
We're documenting you.
I love it. It was fine by me.
There you go.
I've never seen a GoPro holder like that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is. It was a lot of fun. We enjoyed it. And just be aware, they are very strongly leaning Republicans, and they let you know that.
Yep.
Okay, here we are in Featherville, and it's a cute little town consisting of everything you see right behind us and a few cabins.
You have cabins for rent. There's a little church, and we've come here often to the cafe. Friendliest people you could ever meet.
Yep, there's a little bar, Cindy's Cafe, and a little tiny store.
Yep, very tiny, but it's a fun place. It's the gathering area for this camping area.
Yeah, it is. Actually, there's a motel here too.
Yep.
And there used to be a bigger store groceries and hardware right where we're standing, but many years ago it burnt down and they never rebuilt. So Featherville used to be a gold mining town, and there's lots of mining trailings around. And welcome to Featherville. Yummy dessert. What did you get?
I went out. Triple berry cobbler with homemade vanilla ice cream.
Okay,
Yum.
let us know. How does it taste?
It's delish.
All right, my turn. I gotta have some. Let's see what we can come up with here.
All right.
Ooh, that's really good.
Yeah.
That's really good. Okay, as we leave Featherville, but before we leave Featherville, I want you to know that the road from Highway 20 through Pine all the way into Featherville is paved. Once you leave Featherville and continue on, it turns into a dirt gravel road. for the most part, it's a pretty good road, but you will run into some washboard here and there.
I thought this year it was really good.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Yeah.
Some years it's been really bad. This year so far it's pretty good. So up until Featherville, it's paved. After Featherville, then it turns into a dirt road, but still very serviceable. So we went on past Featherville, and then the next campground we came to was
Abbott.
Abbott.
Yeah.
A small campground with only 7 sites, but it was really pretty.
It was gorgeous, and all the years we've been coming here, I don't think we've ever driven down into the Abbott campground.
No.
7 sites, very remote from each other. You didn't feel like you were right on top of each other. How big of ribs could we get in there? I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember either. We might have commented on that as we were driving through, but I think they had a few sites that could accommodate some bigger rigs, maybe 30 to 35 feet even.
It was on the river side of the road, and boy, I would give that one a try. I don't think there were any reservable spots.
No, it's not. It's first come, first serve. But get this, $6 a night, or $3 with the senior pass.
Yep.
How can you beat that?
You can't beat that. And it was a beautiful area right on the river.
Yeah. And wooded, lots of shade. Yeah, it was a great spot.
Yeah, I would go back and try to get in there.
Okay, so we've continued our trek past Featherville. We had some lunch there, and now we are at Abbott Campground.
Abbott Campground. I have never pulled down in here before. It's beautiful. Yeah. There's just 7 sites.
Yeah, 7 sites. No facility. Well, they have outhouses, and I haven't seen water anywhere, but the sites are huge.
The sites are huge, and it's $6 a day for full price. So half price of that for seniors.
$3. Yeah, you could get almost any size rig in here. It's beautiful.
It's
just
beautiful. Each site is enough apart from the other one that you don't feel like you're right on top with each other.
Yeah, it's really spread out.
Really spread out, and just the trees and everything.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
It's just gorgeous.
Just gorgeous with the river right next to you, and some rock cliffs, and oh wow, it's just spectacular. Love this site, Abbott Campground. I don't think it's reservable. First come, first serve.
Yep, but it's not very busy today. Today's a Saturday over 4th of July.
Saturday, and of the 7 sites, there's probably 3 occupied. 4th of July weekend. Yeah.
Makes no sense.
So, Abbott Campground, we give it a thumbs up, 2 thumbs up.
5 stars.
Okay, so then we continue on down the road just a little bit further, and we come up to Chaparral Campground. And let me back up just a little bit. When we first start out going from Pine to Featherville, we're in the Boise National Forrest. Then once you pass Featherville, then you enter into the Sawtooth National Forest. So these last couple of campgrounds were in the Sawtooth, and Chaparral is in the Sawtooth National Forest as well. It has a total of 10 sites, 7 singles and 3 doubles. And again, $6 for the singles, $12 for the doubles.
Half that for seniors.
We're pushing that senior pass discount, aren't we?
We are, as we should. There has to be some advantage to being 62 or over.
Yeah. So Chaparral is a little bit more open. The campsites are spread out, but there's not a lot of shade. More shade than Elks Flat, I would say. But
if you're if you're one of those that uses solar a lot, and if that's something that is important to you, this is a great place. If you're looking for some place that's more wooded and a little bit more private, then I would choose one of the other spots.
Yeah, pick a different one, because this only has a couple of sites that are really well shaded. The rest are, a tree here, a tree there, but very inexpensive, $6. It does have a bathroom, but that's all. A pit toilet.
Yeah, these are pit toilets. These are not flush toilets.
Yeah. So that's Chaparral Campground.
All right, the next campground that we come to is called Berg Creek. Now this one is special to us because we spent a lot of time there. Norm's parents used to come here year after year, and we would join them periodically, and site number 1 was the place that we chose every time we came. Beautiful site. It can fit a couple of campers in there.
Yeah, you could easily put 2 or 3.
Yeah. Right on the river, just beautiful, secluded area. There's only 5 spots in Bird Creek, and honestly, for us, the size of rig that we have, we would probably only choose to use site 1 or maybe site 2.
Yeah, maybe site 2.
Yep.
And we have a 31-foot fifth wheel, and I don't know, even though site 1 could technically accommodate something as big as you had, I don't know, coming down the hill and making the hairpin turn to get back into it, I don't know that you could do it with anything bigger than what we have. And even with that, it would be a little bit of a challenge.
Yeah, but worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great spot.
Hone your driving skills and make yourself available to get into that spot, because it's worth your while.
Yeah, beautiful, beautiful spot, and a lot of great memories there. You go down the road a little bit further and you get to the main campground around here, and it's called Baumgartner. And our family has been going there as well for a number of years. My parents would either go to the Bird Creek or to Baumgartner's, just depending on the year. Baumgartner is a much bigger campground with what, 39 campsites. 6 of those are doubles.
But we walked it today. It's not open yet, and it's like a brand new, absolutely from the floor on up, brand new campground. They've put in new asphalt, they've put in new fire rings, new picnic tables.
So one of the things we just love about this campground, besides just the natural beauty, is they have a hot spring hot tub here, and it's just free for anybody to use. Even if you're not camping here, I think you can go. There might be a slight charge, I don't remember, but this is just a beautiful campground.
They have a little, I don't know what you call it, where the big rock is, where the kids would jump off the rock.
Oh, into the river.
Into the river.
Yeah, it's an old-fashioned swimming hole.
Yeah.
In the river.
Yeah.
So it's
And
fun.
It's a fun place.
Really cold.
Really cold. But as you can tell, another really good place with lots of good memories for us.
Yeah, we've camped here many times over the years, and right now it's totally closed. We're walking through it right now. It's closed because they were redoing the roads, and it's all new asphalt, and supposed to open up here in another week or 2, I think.
Yeah.
But there are over 30 campsites. They are reservable on recreation.gov website, and they can handle lots of different sizes of rigs here. They have, I think, about 6 double sites.
As we're walking in, you can see that the asphalt is brand new. They've got brand new picnic tables and fire rings. They've really upped their game in this campsite.
We love this campsite. It's just fun. And it's empty.
Well, it's closed.
And everything is, they've just rebuilt this whole place. You see that area over there that's going to have signs on it? It's all brand new. The roads are all brand new. The picnic tables are all brand new. The barbecues are all brand new. So essentially this is a new campground, even though it's been here for decades. Not this one, but this one right across, which is campsite number 1. That has been a family favorite for a long time. My mom and dad used to come up here and camp in their motorhome before they bought a cabin up here. And this is the site my dad loved. So Dad, this is for you. I'm showing you your site.
We can get down to the river from here.
Isn't this just beautiful? The new asphalt, new tables. I guess this is a spot to put your camp stove.
Yeah, yep, that's perfect.
And a big fire ring. Everything is new at this campground now. It's amazing and fantastic to see that money is being put back into campgrounds on occasion. You don't see that very often, but this one, the campground is the same as it was, meaning that the sites are in the same place that they used to be, but they tore everything out and started fresh
from scratch. Right?
And it's brand new, not even open yet, and it'll be open probably about the time we release this video in the middle of July.
It's beautiful.
It is spectacular. All right, now we're coming up to the Baumgartner hot spring, and they have an actual pool, cement pool that they've made, and just a great place to soak, relax,
and just enjoy. At the end of the day, and you're hot and sweaty, come in here and just get cleaned up.
Feel.
It's a fun place. You can fish that river, all hiking, dirt biking, so many things to do from Baumgartner's.
Yeah. That's Baumgartner's is the main campground in this area, and now it's just brand new, spectacular.
Yeah.
So,
and reservable.
Yeah, you can make reservations there. For the most part, most of the campsites up here are first come, first serve. But there are so many places that people can just pull off, and even some of those spots that they have pit toilets in, but it's not an official campground. They allow you
no charge.
Yeah, no charge. They allow you to camp there. A road going down off into the area close to the river, and lots of people camping. So there's lots of free camping available up here, but the paid sites are not too bad.
Not too bad. All right, it's time to go.
Well, we didn't tell you what the cost is from Baumgartner because we don't know.
But we'll put it in the notes.
Yeah, they have all the sign, the spots where they put the signs up, but they don't have any of the signs actually up there in the campground yet. So we'll look for that and see. But it's probably 12.
Probably 15
a night, I'm guessing. Yeah. So.
All right, mosquitoes are getting us.
Yep. So thanks for joining us, and we will see you down the road.
See you down the road, and don't forget to like us, to ring that bell, and subscribe.
That'd be great. We'd love it if you'd follow us if you find our videos of interest. So thanks so much.